also asked for a medical report.
Shreya, I have to interject you there, but for the moment, not only thank you for getting us the latest in terms of what has happened here, but also essentially what really transpired as far as this case is concerned. We'll have to leave it at that. We're shifting our focus to the top story. Mincing no words and pulling up Patanjali in the misleading ads case. The Supreme Court refused to accept the unconditional apology offered by Patanjali, Baba Ramdev and Acharya Balkrishna for airing misleading ads, that is. Now, the top court told Baba Ramdev that he was taking the contempt of court proceedings lightly. At the court hearing, the matter warned them to be ready to face action in the contempt case. Making sharp remarks, the court said, and I quote, "Why should we not treat your apology with same disdain as shown to court undertaking? We are not convinced, now going to turn down this apology," unquote. They also went on to remark that a message must go to society, and look at the reply of the state. "We're making it a part of your conduct. What kind of medications have you been coming out with?" is what the bench asked. And the Supreme Court further remarked that there was a willful violation of the order and the apology was only given after Patanjali was summoned. Rame, my colleague, joins me for the latest. Rame, good afternoon. Significant development as far as these key remarks that were made in terms of the hearing. But what's the key takeaway that we should know at the moment?
So the key takeaway is that Supreme Court is going now against Baba Ramdev and Balkrishna. The Supreme Court has refused to accept their apology. However, the hearing is still ongoing. The orders are still being passed. However, what I am informing our viewers is based on the oral observations of the court, as the order dictation is still ongoing, but we are breaking here that Supreme Court as of now has rejected the unconditional apology filed by Baba Ramdev. Supreme Court has clearly stated that we do not want to be so generous. The Supreme Court even went ahead and has now gone against the Uttarakhand Medical Board Drug Administration, that how come the license was granted? You have been fooling the consumers, you have been fooling the common people by such medicines, you have been making fake claims, and yet after 2-3 rebukes by us, you still didn't stop at it. We had given you a warning very earlier that please stop this, please take off air all the misleading advertisements. However, you didn't stop at that, and now you have come with this apology. Even earlier, an apology was filed. However, they had refused to accept it.
Rame, as you're pointing that out, there is, of course, big news coming in with the fact that the Supreme Court to pass further orders pertaining to Ramdev and Balkrishna on April 16th is what we're picking up. Of course, essentially, your drawing perspective is what the top court did state in terms of the Uttarakhand Drugs Licensing Authority as well. Tell us more on the fact that the top court has now said orders pertaining to this will be on April 16th, Rame.
Yes. So as I will say that the orders are still being dictated. Now the court has not today accepted their apology.
Right.
And now they have given the next date to pass the orders. So a next date has been given, which makes clear that the case is still not closed against Baba Ramdev, and the Supreme Court will still continue the hearing in Baba Ramdev's case. So this is huge, as it's a big blow against Baba Ramdev from Supreme Court.
Right, Rame, I appreciate you getting us all those details as to essentially where things stand. And of course, like you have pointed out, next hearing as well. But the Supreme Court clearly coming down hard there on Patanjali. But for the moment, we're going to have to leave it at that because we're shifting our focus